Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing you guys this game number 3, I think. Yeah, game number 3 of the Pinnacle Sports Pro AM Cup. This is Rox.Kis versus Pretty Boy Swag. And guys, so many technical difficulties all over the place, but hopefully Dota TV's fixed. And by fixed, I mean hopefully it doesn't lag as badly as it did last time. The first game, I only had the last 8 minutes. This game only have, or last game only had a slideshow for you guys. I apologize for that. And this game, hopefully things go better. Oh wait, no, sorry, something bad's already happening. This game, Smash had to go do things, so Smash will not be joining us for this one. So hopefully he'll join us a little bit later for the quadcast, like I mentioned before. I'm hinting at it. It's something I'm doing for my caster trial, for trial number 4. It is a quadcast, and you guys probably don't care about that, but basically means 4 people casting at the same time. Smash volunteered to join me, and also 2 other people I have to go find now for that, so that'll be awesome. Look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. So, Pretty Boy Swag versus Radical Online Extremist or Rox.Kis. We've seen Pretty Boy Swag dominate Rox.Kis one game, and then we saw Radical Online Extremist, or sorry, Rox.Kis. Jeez, I keep trying to say the whole name. We've seen them dominate Pretty Boy Swag in the next game. So, how will this game go? Is the big question. Of course, my heart goes out to Pretty Boy Swag because they were in SCCS and I feel like a personal connection, blah blah blah, and they're awesome. But at the end of the day, Rox.Kis have already been playing in some big, huge tournament plays. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but hey, Pretty Boy Swag has 2. I think they played in
team pick.
I think they played in some other big tournament that, of course, probably played in some big tournament that they got well known for. I want to say they played at MLG, but I don't know. I don't know if it was them who had the controversy where somebody changed their name because it was like, you know, need to be more professional, blah blah blah. Anywho, we see the bans going on through. We got the OD ban, the Alchemist ban, so respect bans, and also just don't want that strong banner coming out from that on that OD. He just not flat out, but he usually just wins his lane.
5 seconds
on the side of Pretty Boy Swag, we see the Dazzle ban once again. They're not letting up on that. They will not let Dazzle go through, and they also banned out the Elder Titan, which I think is a great choice. Return to natural order, very dangerous thing. Not just all the other things that Elder Titan can do. But Return to Natural Order really sucks when you face against it. And Smash made an extremely good point last game, where Elder Titan versus somebody like a Naga Siren, or maybe somebody like a somebody who builds a lot of agility, like maybe Draw Range, if you want to put it that way. They lose all their armor because they usually build a lot of agility. I know Naga Siren, she usually builds a lot of agility because she has illusions. Spectre, same thing, same concept. She uses illusions. She wants to build a lot of agility, which means a lot of their armor comes from those
10 seconds
items, and that's your stats. And Return to Natural Order reduces that to 0, so that means you have no armor to die very easily. So having him banned out makes a lot of sense on Pretty Boy Swag's side, which is I mean, it doesn't really tell anything, doesn't tell much. It means they just don't want to have negative armor. Also, the CC from Elder Titan can be a problem sometimes. They banned out the Dazzle, like I said before. Smash pointed out before that what Rox.Kis have done before, or maybe what they wanted to do, was have a Dazzle plus Bristleback. And that means that Bristleback just doesn't die, because Dazzle can heal him up, or, you know, throw out a shallow grave on top of him and let Bristle go dive onto his heart's content while he's regening up with his Hood of Defiance or Vanguard, as we have seen many times this game, or many times in this tournament.
Radiant team pick.
So we got the first pickup being a Visage on Pretty Boy Swag, and the first pickup on the side of Rox.Kis is, of course, a Timbersaw. Timbersaw, a very annoying person to deal with. Once he gets a Bloodstone, we've seen it time and time again, he just flat out doesn't die. It's ridiculous. He just has so much regen, so much HP regen, so much mana regeneration that he can just Timber Chain on away while he's laughing at you while you're running through his Whirling Death / Chakra. Visage will be the first pickup from Pretty Boy Swag, so they will finally be able to get their hands on top of that Visage, or Visage, or Visage, however you want to pronounce it.
Team pick.
And that'll be some pretty cool stuff coming up from that, hopefully. Hopefully we get to see that earlier aggression, or maybe later aggression. Once you get some good control with those birds, as Smash pointed out last time around, that you can just be extremely annoying, extremely obnoxious. Maybe get some last hits here or there on heroes and creeps or towers. And maybe get some denies there. I've seen that before a few times. Or just chain stun somebody to death once you get an Nags. Clockwork going to be a second pickup on Pretty Boy Swag's side. Really good initiator. Clockwork plus Lifestealer works out a lot of the times. And Clockwork versus Clockwork versus Timbersaw. He should be able to survive. He being Timbersaw, sorry. Timbersaw should be able to survive once that aggression does come out on top of that. Moving on to the side of Luna. Rox.Kis do pick up a Luna and they ban on a
10
Gyro.
seconds remaining.
Luna really nice because she can hold her own early game
5
because she has that magic
remaining.
damage coming up from that Lunar Beam plus that ulti of that Eclipse.
Reserve time.
Which means if somebody tries to come on top of her like a Clockwork, tries to rappel in and try to do some little cute damage on top of her, try to get a quick kill, she can drop that ult and just
Dire team
ixnay on
ban.
the L damage A all day long. And they also ban out the Gyrocopter, which is great because one thing I've heard somebody say before was like it's kind of like the thing between Magnus and Enigma is that Luna and Gyrocopter kind of in one or go hand in hand with
10
the same
seconds
role that they
remaining.
try to play, where they try to be that right clicker. They try to get that damage out to as
5
many people as possible at the same
seconds
time. And Luna, at the end of the day, is no Gyrocopter. The glaives are great; they're always on, they bounce everywhere. But Gyrocopter gets free flat cannon on top of everybody around. And as you guys can see, I'm actually DCing right now, so hopefully we don't have a super lag thing. And there you go. Swag's already up there. Actually lost my internet. Not good. Or I lost connection to... Oh man. Hopefully that didn't affect everything. Did I lose my internet or did I just lose Dota? Oh, there we go. Dota's back up. Internet's back up. Let's go through this watch game. Get this hidden. There we go. We're jumping back to the game, guys. Apologies. Hashtag that production value all day long. So I'll get back in there very soon. And while we're waiting, once again, I'll give another shout out to
Radiant
Castnet,
Team
Casters
Pink.
Network. Go check it out if you guys are interested inside of it. It is official on YouTube. That is the group that was created to help casters come together, collect, and collaborate, and find work. Pretty awesome stuff. I need to stop being lazy because I'm actually the guy who created Castnet, and I'm the person who posts everything for Castnet. But I need to stop being lazy and start posting more tournaments because we haven't posted anything since December 11th, which is last year. Which is
10
weird.
seconds
But I do need to
remaining.
hurry and post something so I can keep people interested, keep people active, and keep
5
the opportunities
seconds
from
remaining.
lowering. Now going back into this, we see
Dire
the
team
Doombringer
pick.
banner on the side of Rox.Kis, which means they might be trying to go for somebody with a very annoying ult, like maybe a Tide Hunter for the big ulti, or maybe just somebody they don't want to get doomed up. Doombringer ulti does work on Luna, obviously, and Timbersaw does fear it a little bit, not a whole lot, but I think he loses everything. He loses his reactive armor charges too. So we won't be facing outside of Rox.Kis. On the side of Pretty Boy Swag, they pick up the Venomancer once
10
again.
seconds
They picked him up. Sorry, we see a Venomancer picked up once again. Sorry, they picked him up the
5
first game, I
seconds
think,
remaining.
and he did do well, coupled with that OD. And on the side
Reserve
of Pretty
time.
Boy Swag, we see a Clockwork and the side. So Clockwork. Oh, sorry, we're gonna know that. Clockwork's there, but the bans we see a Treant Protector ban and also see a Bane ban. So they're trying to make sure that Rox.Kis don't do any don't have any mechanisms to protect their towers. Treant Protector, I've played him recently, and I haven't played him in a while, but I played him recently. Of course, I knew you can do this, but you can heal your tower up to full HP even if it's on this last leg. Like say tower's in
Radiant
deny
team
range, just say,
pick.
hey team, don't deny it. Heal it all the way back up, perfectly fine, 100% HP for free, and all you have to do is spend a little bit of mana. So Treant, very annoying in that aspect. Just basically make sure all that hard work that you did to get that tower low just negates all of it. Bane banned out as well for
Dire
obvious
team
reasons.
pick.
They might want to go for some lifesteal or some big carry who needs a BKB and just get in there and kill everything. Like maybe an Anti-Mage or Faceless Void, which would be cool. Mirana going to be picked up by Pretty Boy Swag, and Mirana Venomancer Clockwork. Besides, kind of tells me that they're going to run a Clock mid. Run Mirana on offlane. Venomancer is going to be somewhere, I don't really know. It's really hard to tell.
Team ban.
I haven't seen Clockwork mid in a while, but Clockwork, if he is running mid, he will be looking just to get some farm, just to be annoying. Mirana, if she runs mid, she'll be looking to roam around, get those ganks, and get those kills. But we could be seeing the roaming support from Mirana with a mid
10
Venomancer.
seconds remaining.
Possibility. It's a possibility. I don't know if it'll work, but it's a possibility.
5 seconds remaining.
On the side of Rox.Kis, we see them pick up a Shadow Demon and an Invoker. Shadow
Reserve
Demon good for
time.
stopping those ganks and also making his team a little bit more powerful. the main reason for that is because he can run around and get that soul catcher to help his team do more damage, get a disruption to keep somebody alive, or maybe help them catch up to somebody who's trying to run away, or throw his ulti, keep his ally alive, or possibly go for an easy kill. And at the end of the day, what he can also do is he can also... No, never mind, I already said ult, right. I was going to say, he can also ult, which goes through BKB, which means he can kill... You got something. Oh, right, that's another thing I was going to point out. His disruption. If he uses it on an enemy as well, the enemy is very strong, the enemy can do a whole bunch of damage. Then he can just, throw disruption on top of, say, an anti-mage, and get some free damage on anti-mage, / everybody else who's around. So Shadow Demon is also nice because he essentially gets stronger the stronger the enemy carry gets. Whereas if the enemy carry gets a whole bunch of big damage items and we get a Shadow Demon with Steal those illusions, get that disruption, then he can just wipe. Well, not necessarily wipe off the map, but just do a nice sizable amount of damage for a very, very reasonable amount of mana, which is only
5 seconds
120.
remaining.
So the bans, we see an Abaddon ban and a TA ban. And I'm liking the TA ban because they Pretty Boy Swag picked up the Venomancer to try to prevent the TA from getting picked up. But I have seen them play a TA before, and I don't know how well they did, but I have seen them play before. Of course, I've watched a million games, guys. I've seen everything, but I still don't know what they would do with it. But having the TA on the side of Pretty Boy Swag means that she can just snowball out of control. Marana will help her out with those ganks. Clockwork, he can rappel in and get TA a few free kills. And Venomancer won't be there to counter her if they want to go for something like that, something silly like that. But instead, Pretty Boy Swag will be picking up a Puck as a constellation prize, so she'll be running mid. We'll have Marana running in the safe lane, getting that safe lane farm with the Venomancer and Visage helping out and also doing the pulls. And Clock will be running the off lane. And on the side of R3.2, they go for, of course, an Enchantress on the last pickup. And Godblack will be running that. Meanwhile, we have Scandal running that Invoker mid. I don't know if Scandal... No, that was a different team, different game. That was somebody else. So the lag looks like it's all gone. Hopefully it's all... Oh, nope. Still got some lag. That was because people still coming into the game. Just going to follow Luna for the time being. Can't really tell if laggy or computer. Anyway, introduction. Starting off on the side of the Pretty Boy Swag team, we have Cakes on this Clockwork. On this Marana, we see Demise right on her. And right behind her, we see on this Puck, Ryu running that mid roll. On this Visage, we see I'm a Sheep, sucks on him. And last but not least, on this Venomancer, see Pandago, who's actually in the back. He really wants to be in the front. Moving to the side of the Dire, Rox.Kis do have themselves a Shadow Demon who just ran away, escaped the jaws of death. Yol on him. On this Enchantress, we see Godblack on her. Moving on to Luna, who's actually walking down perfect because they know they're trying to get some offensive wards in here. We see Blizz perfect on Luna. And on this Invoker, we see Scandal. And last but not least, down bottom, all by his lonesome, we see Seedoy on that Timbersaw. And guys, look at this invasion. The invasion did come out. They did place the Sentry Wards to go deny everything. Some interesting places you can place wards to de-ward is you can actually place a Sentry Ward, like I think right there, and it'll allow you to de-ward this one over here, but it won't block the camp, which is weird. Illusion. And as far as this one, I mean, just I don't know, drop it like right over there.
Whose side was I on again?
So as far as the lanes, how they're lining up to be, we have Marana, Demise on that Marana, running on down bottom. Has herself an arrow, can toss if she needs to. Gonna go ahead and let Venomancer deal with that. He does have his Poison Sting first. No points inside of his Venomous Gale just yet. Which means that he's looking to be as annoying as possible. Of course, Venomancer versus Timbersaw. I think Timbersaw gets 16 regen per stack, and he only gets about so many stacks. But he feels those ticks of damage for every single time, so it's what, 5 damage right now. So I mean, he's not gonna be regening. Well, he's gonna be regening 1, I think. Because it only ticks for 3 times? Or is it? Lasts for 6 seconds. Damage over time, I want to say, I assume it's 1 second. So, yeah, at the end of the day, Venomancer does do more damage than Timbersaw can regen back up. But regen is still coming up on top of Timbersaw, nonetheless. And here's Pandago, just being as obnoxious as possible. Timbersaw taking a whole bunch of damage. Going to try to turn around, get a Whirling Death. Has no Whirling Death. Has reactive armor. Venomancer should know this. Pandago can go ahead and go for the kill. No, he's not going to go for the kill. No Venomous Gale, right? And Cedo chewing through that regen. First blood actually goes down up top. Sorry guys, totally missed it, but it looks like we got a power cost coming from Clockwork trying to run away. He will not be able to actually run away. Enchantress did just casually walk into lane. And this is what makes Enchantress so dangerous. The fact that she has a Centaur Conqueror who can just walk into lane, force Clockwork to panic, possibly pop his Battery Assault plus power cogs. And the Centaur just soaks up every single bit of that damage. Meanwhile, on top we got Pandago on that Venomancer taking a whole bunch of damage. He needs to be very careful about what trees he decides to hide behind. Timbersaw will be running away. Pandago on that Venomancer does stand and deliver, does do a whole bunch of damage to Cedo, and Cedo does back away, eats a tree again, and he might be going back in for some more aggression. But if he can get a pick off on this Venomancer, that would be extremely good for him. Oh, my chin's itching. Anyway. Up top, what do we have happening? Clockwork trying to do what he can to get some farm where he can, but Luna is, of course, ahead of him in farm. 8 to 5. That's what we have on that counter. Luna mid on this puck. She just, just chilling. Got the bottle going on. Got everything going on through Invoker. Of course he did. Oh, I was about to say, of course he has his own bottle. But no, he does not have a bottle. He did go for no talisman. Went for his boots first, so he can actually do some rune control. But Puck should be able to pick up this first rune. And Ryu, what will you be doing with this? It looks like she'll be returning back on mid. Cold Snap. I heard Cold Snap. Cold Snap from Invoker, just the last hit of creep. So angry at this game, guys. He's so angry at this game. But we will be seeing, of course, a Quas Exort Invoker, because who goes Quas Wax anymore? Quas Wax Invoker, I'm still a huge fan of, and you know what, one day, like, I'm gonna go practice my Quas Wax Invoker, so I can be that guy who plays Quas Wax Invoker and wins games because he's awesome. Enchantress in the jungle, very close by. Clockwork, Cakes on that Clockwork, needs to be a little bit careful. Trying to get the last hits where he can. Throws out a flare just to get the last hit. Not really going to be able to do much outside of that. Backs on the way. Meanwhile, down bottom, we see Timbersaw plus Timbersaw and Mirana trading blows, trading fisticuffs. They're not really trading blows, but Mirana just, using Timbersaw's target practice. Timber's like, yeah, that's fine. I got regen. That's good. Let's do this. Demise on that Mirana will be very smart instead of backing all the way away. But meanwhile, Venomancer does come around the corner. Pandago does have a Venomous Gale, so it might be able to be enough to kill Cedo or force him back. It looks like he's trying to bait him out a little bit. Visage is far away farming his own levels because he does need levels as well. So far things are working out really well for this guys. Venomancer throws out the damage. Pandago getting a whole bunch of damage on top of that. Timbersaw does get hit with the arrow. A lot of damage coming towards him. Will they be able to get the kill? Visage does show up. Throws out the slow. A lot of damage going through, and there's a dead Timbersaw. Visage able to pick up the kill on top of that. And now we got an Invis Rune picked up by Puck. So really, really well played coming out from Pretty Boy Swag. Able to get the Venomous Gale on top of Timbersaw, slow him down enough to where Mirana pretty much just couldn't miss her arrow. Got the arrow, arrows, easy. Gets his kill on top of that. And now moving on here, we got Enchantress. I love this play. Using that Harpy Stormcrafter, which I think is by far my favorite. By far my favorite jungle creep. Because you can just do so much damage. It does 140 damage on the initial hit. And it costs 50 mana for the thing to cast it. And the thing has a mana pool of 540. So it can cast about 10 times. It's actually going to be able, no, it's not going to be able to cast the last one. It did get dodged coming up from Ryu. The Sunstrike does come from Invoker. I don't know if that was a misclick or what, but he did miss completely. So Scandal not getting anything for his troubles. And you know what, now that I think about it, I think Puck went back to go eat a tree or something. And that's what kind of threw it off. So Scandal's expecting the Puck to come back and try to go for a last hit. Which would have got some damage. I don't know if Invoker would have been able to actually get the kill with the Cold Snap follow-up. But he will have another chance to prove himself here very, very, very soon. Because his Cold Snap and his Sunstrike are off cooldown. Goes for an Ice Wall. And he'll probably get a Cold Snap up. Trying to see mid because we see Scandal being very, very, very forward. Well, not very forward, but being forward enough. Trying to push this lane out. Trying to keep the lanes stuck in the middle. Trying to make Puck walk down that ledge just to get a last hit. Rotation does come in. The supports are smoked up. They're going to try to go for a gank. Pandago moving fast as a freaking snake because he's a snake. What else would he be? And Invoker does back away completely because he knows the supports are off the map. I don't know if he doesn't have any observer wards. I think no, he didn't see that one. but these supports will be walking around the backside. It will be getting revealed here very soon, but will it be soon enough is a big question. It looks like it will not be soon enough. Invoker gonna see the Venomancer, gonna back all the way the freak back up. He's going for a Hand of Midas. Decent choice for him to go for. He's gonna be relatively safe in his middle lane. So we'll likely see him Scandal play very passively. Just try to go for the Sunstrike pickoffs wherever he can. As you can see, putting a lot of points inside of his Exort. Just make sure Sunstrike damage is actually doing something, as opposed to just sitting there looking at you.
Absolutely not.
So moving on to items, because you see Enchantress picked up a Hand of Midas. It will be coming to her very soon. Coming soon to a courier near you. We see, what else do we see? We see Venomancer, not really much, playing support. Clockwork, same thing, not really much. Hasn't really transitioned to anything interesting. Mirana could be working on a, well, don't really know. Yeah, Ring of Aquila. Ring of Aquila, right. Could be coming up on her very soon. Puck has that Bottle of Null Talisman. Enchantress, Hand of Midas, Smoke of Deceit, so she's looking to go for a gank. Clockwork, I think he's building a mechanism for his team. Nope, Magic Wand. Just solve recipe and assume mechanism. Meanwhile, down bottom, TP does come in. Clockwork is level. Is not level 6.
Slain.
That was level 6. Yeah, couriers look cool. Courier looks cool. Look at him. Just in there flying through trees. It's like Super Courier. Super Cat. Anyway, get out this vision. There you go. See, I can't do that in like a normal game. I can only do that on spectating. It's sad. Probably because it has something to do with like messing up the players or messing up viewers' experience and blah. But it's El Gato! El Super Gato. Bottom tower should be going down here very soon. It just needs one more creep wave. We got a rotation coming in from the Puck. Sorry, rotation coming in from the Invoker. The Puck is actually down here as well. These guys do find the Invoker. Invoker does get hit with that ulti coming up from Puck. They have no more stuns to stop him, no birds for Visage, and it looks like he will be able to make it alive. He being Invoker, and he's very, very well played. Coming out from him, just sees Dream Coiler, gets dropped down, TP's on out.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of business.
Bottom tower finally going to get fully sieged. Puck is here with a double damage, ready to go for a kill. Going to find herself a Hellbear Smasher who gets silenced up. Actually, didn't get silenced. It's going to still cast a spell, do a little bit.
Tower is in turmoil.
Tower will be going down. Last hit does go to Venomancer because who needs more gold than a support?
Tragic ending.
Actually, it makes more sense. You know, Venomancer, he's closer to the color gold than anybody else. Arcane Boots up on him. Healing Salve coming out from his ally, and they will be continuing to push. Venomancer does have a Venomous Gale, ready to jump on anybody like a Timbersaw. And Puck looking for a silence. She will be able to catch him. No, Timbersaw does back away. Meanwhile, in the jungle, we got Clockwork getting what farm he can. Here's El Gato doing what he can do. And the courier's actually going to be coming towards that, or bringing those drums to, I think, yeah, Mirana. Mirana is going to be picking up Demise on that Mirana. And really, I'm actually a little bit sad about this because Rox.Kis, their main source of aggression, the reason why the strategy works is because how early they can go. They have a Shadow Demon who has some really good damage output coming from Soul Catcher plus his disruption and somebody else's damage. And they can possibly kill somebody very easily. And they also have Enchantress who has those jungle creeps who can actually do that damage to help them out. But I'm actually slightly sad to see that they haven't been rotating a lot, trying to go for those ganks. They went for the one on top and they got the first blood. But aside of that and the kill I think Invoker got, they haven't really been doing much. Oh no, Invoker didn't get the kill. But the courier did go down. The courier did go down on the Radiant side. Wait, did it? No. The courier went down on Dire side, my fault. Not sure where that got cut off at, but it did die at the end of the day.
Short-sighted of you.
I can't see where it died. There you go, Dire's courier respawn. Will it be bringing somebody something? Yes, that is Invoker's Hand of Midas, and it will be coming straight. Nope, that's not his Hand of Midas. That is Luna's Hand of Midas. This is Hand of Midas Dota, guys. We got a Hand of Midas on Enchantress. Luna's building a Hand of Midas. Invoker is likely going for a Hand of Midas or Maelstrom. Probably a Hand of Midas.
Allies disappear.
And Mirana actually pops her ulti. They want to go for a kill on top of something. They're going to go in Invoker, but they really need to hurry up and get him. Mirana stun can't follow through here very soon. If Puck gets the ulti off, there comes the stun from Mirana. No, the silence goes on top of Invoker. Not really enough time to react for him. Not nearly enough time to react, and I do think that was worth it. Because he does have a hand of Midas. It will be off cooldown. Actually, no, he doesn't have a hand of Midas. Oh, they stopped his hand of Midas just barely. Just barely stopped his hand of Midas. Rotation coming mid from Gallblack. Gallblack going to get scattered out by the player, and they're going to say nope. Walk on back towards that jungle.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Shadow Demon, just, yeah, OD, good lord, Visage, somebody, whoever this hero is, Visage is going to go ahead and build himself a mechanism, and he does have both of those pieces once he goes back to base. He'll likely go back to base, TP in mid, and probably try to go for a team fight, or maybe just walk mid. But I would like to see him go ahead and pick up those pieces and then TP mid, so he can get ready for the fight. That way he can be nice and healed up, ready to go, with all the damage coming off his guys. Only 1 point inside of his Grace Cube's cloak, which means that I think he should be on par with a normal person now. Because the Visage does have, was it 15% or 10% lifesteal? Or not 10% lifesteal. 10% magic resistance. Man, it's been a long day. I think he only has 10% magic resistance right now at his base. Yeah, something like that. And Grave Cube's Club is giving him 4 times 3, so 12. Yeah, that's 10%. Gravekeeper's Cloak is getting him 12% right now, because before it was a little bit too high. And Val said no, or Ice Frog said nope, nope, none of that. And Ixnay on the L magic resist stay. Top tower going to be getting siege here, but Roshan's going to be getting siege here very soon. No Medallion of Courage. This guy's just going to casually stand here. The Radiant have no idea this is going on, and Chances does want it by the looks of it.
Dire's top tower is
But here we go, the Forward Spears will be taking it up. Getting all that negative armor, so who needs Medallion Courage when you have Forward Spears? Totally forgot about that. And oh look, here comes the Ogre Basher, just to help out. Luna throwing in, or sorry, Enchantress throwing in the rest of her help as well. And the top tower will be going down for a level 1 tower going down for Roshan. Definitely worth it in my honest opinion.
Tower is not on top of things. Dire's top tower is done for. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Immediately the flare from Clockwork does fly, hits Roshan pit, catches nothing. The guy's already... The gig is already up. The guy's already hit back away.
End of business.
And there we go. Invoker has his hand of Midas. So 3 people with a hand of Midas on the side of Rox.Kis. They're going for the late game. And I do think it's an intelligent choice because Pretty Boy Swag, as far as their late game potential, they have Mirana, really, and Clockwork just becomes a walking ulti / power cogs. And really nobody else can become that super right clicker that they need. Puck can kind of start becoming that, but she's more about controlling people. With a sheep stick, with her ulti, with the silence. Or you just buy like 1 BKB on everybody once again, because you saw, I don't know if it was Sigma go for that. I saw Sigma go for that, but it's just everybody built a BKB and nobody did any damage coming from the enemy team, Fnatic. But Pretty Boy Swag could be falling into the same situation because a lot of their damage does, in fact, come from not necessarily the magic damage or the magic spells that they have, although Visage does do a sizable amount of damage with his Soul Assumption. But it comes from the setups that they get because of their abilities that are magical, like the like the Venomous Gale coming up from Venomancer, or Clockwork getting his well, he get Grapple and Power Cogs regardless. But Venomancer, not Venomous, Clockwork getting those things, or Mirana getting her arrow, definitely Mirana getting her arrow, and also getting her Starstorm. That does quite a bit to help out. Anyway, Sunshine, Cold Snap falls on top of him, Demise on that Mirana, backs away. Middle tower going to be getting siege here. The Aegis is up on top of Invoker, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am mistaken. It's on Luna. The bird's going to come through here, get stunned up. They should be going down here very soon. Pretty darn fast. Oh no, Visage resummons. Very good play coming out from him. He backs away. Middle tower gets denied by Luna. Sentry Ward gets placed mid. Just a preemptive Sentry Ward. Try to make sure there's no Mirana ulti shenanigans coming on through.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Speaking of shenanigans, we got Puck with the Blink Dagger. Mirana has a drum. Visage has a mechanism, of course, so that'll be able to help out when they start going for the push. And actually, these guys will be walking right on through the Sentry Ward. Will they be in vision of the creeps is a big question, because that's the only thing that's going to be getting these guys vision. The vision's here. Let's see what they see. Wrong side. They do, in fact, see that the rotation is coming in. The creeps are well within vision range, and they will be backing away. The creeps should be starting to attack them very soon. But they saw smoke ain't come through. They're just barely out of the central range. And that's going to prompt the whole entire Rox.Kis to be
Radiant's
extremely
middle
careful
tower may need a hand.
from here on out. Like, Shadow Demon doesn't really know where to go, doesn't really know where to place anything. Does get wrapped up by the clockwork, does eat a whole bunch of damage, does disrupt himself defensively, and there's Mirana ulti coming on through. Shadow Demon does come out, does take a whole bunch of damage. Meanwhile, on the backside, we got a lot of damage coming towards Puck, coming out from Enchantress, but she does healing up because of the mechanism, and that's a dead clockwork coming out from the Luna ulti. Meanwhile, the fight's going to continue. The Visage birds are going to be able to make it out alive, but it looks like Visage himself did not make it out. Aegis getting reclaimed in 3 minutes already. But I mean, Enchantress trying to become that, or Gallblack on that Enchantress, trying to become that carry for her team that her team, well, they won't desperately need, but her team needs her to help, you know, force people to try to attack her. So her Untouchable will just wreck their stuff. 120 attack slow. That's ridiculous. To put that into perspective for everybody who doesn't know about attack speeds and stuff, that's essentially reducing your attack speed by 120%, which I hope that's right. But to put into more, I guess, layperson terms, it's essentially, consider Ursa Warrior. Whenever Ursa pops his overpower, it gives him 400 attack speed, which is max attack speed that it gives you. So Untouchable slows you by 1/4 of Ursa's max attack speed. Which I guess is not half, or not full, but still, it gives you some perspective on how much attack speed that is, reducing everybody by. I guess to put into better perspective, no, I don't know. I don't know if it affects that directly, but Invoker has 177 right now. And it'll get reduced by 120, so he'll have, through math, 47? No, 57. 57 attack speed. Volker buying up that 4-staff, got himself that second piece. Gonna go for that last piece here very soon. Trying to collect the farm that he can. Handamite is helping him out already. Actually, he already has the full thing. And the 4-staff will be coming to him from the courier. Speaking of courier, courier should be bringing the chances all her pieces soon of her Aghanim Scepter. Got some group farming going on between Y'all and Gallblack. And really, the longer the Pretty Boy Swag wait, the worse and worse things become. Mirana tried to come through the jungle, tried to get an arrow on top of Enchantress, but did hit the Centaur Conqueror instead. And looks like Enchantress is going to casually deny it, put out his misery. And there we go, Enchantress does have her Aghanim Scepter finished out completely. The next item will likely be, I don't know, maybe an Orchids or maybe a BKB. Oh no, yeah, this is Timbersaw. So in this game, like I said, the longer this game goes on, the more dangerous it becomes for Pretty Boy Swag. Not just because their team doesn't go as late, like I said, Mirana versus Luna going late, Enchantress is going late, and Invoker going late. It's going to be a very scary thing, especially because of the fact that Timbersaw is going to be there too, and he's just going to be unkillable at a certain point in the game, which is like once he finishes Bloodstone, which is very, very, very soon. But we also have the Handamitises that are up on Rox.Kis, so they did invest for the late game. They are building for this waiting game that the Pretty Boy Swag are putting them through. And Pretty Boy Swag need to make something happen here very soon, especially since Aegis just ran out. Luna did get healed up, but it did get taken down because of that damage coming out from the flare plus the poison and all that stuff. It's like Timbersaw does find himself from Mirana. Mirana will be backing away. Blink, heard a blink from Puck. Should have blinked to the low ground. And she'll be fine. Demise ulti is up. Demise ulti is up. He might be getting engaged upon here from the side. These guys are walking on in. Invoker does have the cold snap. Mirana needs to go and pop that ulti if she wants to survive. Actually, no, she doesn't need to. The initiation will not happen. I thought they were going to go ahead and go in on it, but Puck does have an invis rune. She's going to walk right up this high ground. Oh, whew. Glad she didn't take that path, but she was scattered up by an observer ward. Did not walk up the path towards the jungle, which would have been dangerous as crap because she would have got exploded as soon as she showed up. Throws that illusion orb just to push the creeps back. Throws that silence as well, killing the whole entire wave. And in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the Clockwork farms tonight. We see Rox.Kis do have a beautiful observer ward in the Radiant jungle. It's going to be timing out here very soon, but they have been keeping tabs all day long. And speaking of keeping tabs, Demise does throw out the stun. Stun does miss its target. I think it hit the creep, but the creeps can't get affected by it, so it didn't hit the creep. And a Yasha's up on Demise, so drums Yasha, drums Yasha into Desolator, maybe. And Chance's coming from the backside with those Centaur Conquerors, trying to get a stomp on top of something. One does time out, not really gonna be able to do anything. Venomous gets a beautiful Venomous Gale on top of it. Chance is gonna get slowed up, gets hit with an arrow, get wrecked. Is all you gotta say. The stuns do come up from the birds, and here comes a fight. The fight's gonna be happening. Chances will should be going down. Besides getting a whole bunch of damage, it's beautiful disruption coming off from Shadow Demon, and that's gonna be the end of the fight. Really, nobody going down. The only thing that goes down is the abilities.
Bandages.
And Puck does have her ult. So thankfully for Enchantress, this is Shadow Demon, who is in an excellent position to just throw the disruption and keep her alive. And there you go, you guys see it right there. Roshan spawning in 2 minutes. Central Ward plays mid just in case Marana wants to go for any shenanigans. And that's all Central Ward. And there we go, disruption on top of Luna so they can get some more bouncing glaives. Birds are here, birds do stun. And everybody keeps pushing.
Incoming.
Centaur Conqueror, I forgot about them. So swiftness or attack speed are upgraded by 14 or 15, which is really nice to have. I think the Alpha will be the perfect one for Enchantress to get, but it doesn't really give her any spells. Or maybe a Troll. Yeah, Dark Troll would be nice. But Invoker's gonna go ahead and kill it, make them all extinct. Jerk. Demise's top might be able to find his moment to kill the Luna. If he can get this arrow lined up, it will be beautiful. The arrow does fly. Blizz on that Marana. Blizz on that Luna does back away. Marana's actually going to show up in lane anyway. Takes a little bit of damage. She needs to be very careful because one Luna ult is going to kill her right here very soon. She does pop her phase boost and back on away. Meanwhile, we got the dire side all hanging out here mid. Minus the Luna, of course, and Marana will be able to TP out. If Luna can find Marana, she can throw out the Luminescent Beam and get stunned and get the kill easy. But sadly, she doesn't find him. Sorry, just stretching a little bit. Man. Top tower will be getting defended by Marana, who's here. She TP'd to her tier 2 tower? Or, I don't know, she moved very fast here. Moved there as fast as she could. Let's go take a look at the items because, like I said, this game's going late. Bigger items are coming up on Rox.Kis than they are on Pretty Boy Swag. If you look at the gold income, it is heavily in favor of Rox.Kis, and that is almost exclusively Hand-to-Midas gold because the towers inside of Pretty Boy Swag are excellent. They have all the towers in the world, but they've lost Roshan. I think they lost it twice or maybe once. They lost Roshan once. Actually, they lost a few team fights at home. We see up top. Actually, no, it's only been, wow, it hasn't been that many deaths. We see up top, we see a lot of damage going towards Puck. Puck not dead, you said. Mechanism does get popped. Clocker looking for a Rappel, does not find it, but doesn't matter. It does matter. But it doesn't matter. He has the Agam Scepter, but if he would have pulled into it, that would have been a horrible fight for him. Meanwhile, down bottom, Timbersaw trying to claim the first tower for his team. The TP does come in from Marana. Her arrow will fly here very soon. Arrow does not come through in time. She will be able to line it up. No, she will not be able to line it up. Timbersaw will going to be instantly away. Once the damage on Marana, actually is going to go in on top of him, try to go for the kill. Will be able to survive all this. Marana does leap, almost leaps into the chakram. And here comes the Venommancer helping out. Throws out the ulti, gets a nice little bit of damage on top of his Timbersaw. Timbersaw going to be able to Timber Chain away. Does get hit with the Venomous Gale, taking a whole bunch of damage. Marana arrow does fly, lands on top of Timber. Timber going to be going down. Timber goes Timber.
Radiant's middle tower,
But the middle tower did go down in all that craziness, so Rox.Kis do claim their very first tower. And with this gold lead, I mean, it's with this gold lead on Rox.Kis' side, the towers, I mean, they're not necessarily negligible, but the towers are just a big issue for Pretty Boy Swag. They have to make sure to keep everything alive. So we can keep everything alive. We see a lot of damage coming towards Luna. Puck does get the ulti up, on top of Luna. Luna is going to turn around, throw out the nice little Luminescent Beam. Some more damage coming out from Invoker. Invoker Sunstrike. Everything does miss. Puck cannot blink in 3 seconds. Oh, she could have blinked. But she decided to turn around and throw out the right click, or maybe she mistimed her phase shift. Oh, it doesn't last that long. Only 1.5 seconds on that phase shift. She was almost able to make it out alive, but if she would have had a max phase shift by now, she would have been able to survive. But hey guys, hindsight is, of course, 2020. And there's Invoker going for that Necro 3. Scandal. Following suit with the typical Invokers that we've seen, where it's just all about that minion control. Bloodstone is up on Timbersaw. Roshan is up on the map as well. The Hand-to-Midas are still strong on the side of Rox.Kis. BKB is up on Luna. We saw that pump already. She was able to survive because of that. Force Staff is up on Invoker. Also, he has this Necro level 1. Probably going to get level 3 very, very, very soon because he has all kinds of gold income. There's a Necro level 2 coming to him. Timbersaw. Not Timbersaw. Shadow Demon Working on the Force Staff. Gonna take him a long time to get that, but he's working on it. And Yasha's up on Luna. Meanwhile, we got an arrow from Rana. It does fly. It does hit Roche. Oh no, sorry, it hits a Centaur. Satar Tormentor. And there's a Mantis style up on Luna, so it's gonna be very difficult for these guys to push into, especially Luna attacking the fact, especially she's attacking. And she has no life steal, so it's gonna be one godsend for them. But she has a BKB. And speaking of dead things, we got these ancients all going down. I don't know about that transition either, guys. Flare comes out for Clockwork. They do scout it out. And we got a rotation coming into the jungle by Puck and Mirana. Mirana ulti is off cooldown, so she can drop that and go for a free smoke gank if she wants to go for it, if you want to put it that way. It's a free global smoke that lasts for 12 whole entire seconds. 15. Longest smoke gank of your life. And Invoker actually gets some damage coming on top of these guys. Enchantress does eat a nice little silence, and these guys will be turning on the fight. Luna does pop her ulti. There will be one ulti wasted. Mirana does pop her ulti as well. So I guess it's an ulti from an ulti, but Puck is here. Puck is free to do whatever she wants. Pops a bottle charge. Which surprisingly didn't get rid of this invis. There we know, but Mirana arrows does just barely miss Yola, and Yola does have a disruption. He can't toss on top of Mirana. Mirana does have a leap. She leaps forward instead of leaping back, and I think that just might be her death. She takes a whole bunch of damage. Cold Snap is dropped on top of her. She pops herself a drum of endurance, moving as fast as crap. Not going to be going down here very soon. Does have support in the form of Visage and the birds in the front side, and they will be able to make it out alive. But man, talk about a very, very, very risky move. Mirana almost biting the dust there. Blaze Perfect does have himself a Manta style plus a BKB, which means a lot of damage coming out from Luna. All she needs now is, I think she really needs to get herself a Helmet of Dominator or something like that. Manta style Lucius coming forward, just pushing a lane casually because, hey, why not? You have the damage. Why the freak not? Puck finds herself a Illusion Rune, bottles it up for a later date. Yeah, he sees a rotation coming down bottom. There's an Observer Ward here by the Dire, very close to the Roshan pit, which should be able to scout any attempt to come in by the Radiant into the Roche pit. And Clockwork perma-flaring, essentially, that Roche pit, making sure he knows at all times if anybody's doing Roche, because they can take it down pretty fast, Rox.Kis can. They had the damage from Luna, they had the the Man-style illusions won't do anything. But they had the damage from Luna, they had the Alchemy from Invoker, and they also have Enchantress with the Untouchable. There we go, Force Staff up on Venomancer. He does have a Smoke of Deceit, and he's going to do some warding and dewarding. Sadly, there's only one ward to deward. Hopefully he places the right spot. Does not find anything. The Observer Ward on the other side, I think it should be able to see him. And some very smart play coming up from Venomancer, of course. Pandago doing an excellent job, being as safe as possible. Just placing a Sentry Ward here, throwing out the Plague Wards to go kill all the wards by themselves, because that's only worth like 30 gold or something like that. Or Plague Wards are worth, I mean, yeah, it adds up, sure. But Plague Wards are worth a little bit more than your life. And Puck Illusion does walk into the high ground. I think she will be getting caught up. They will be throwing out the turn, so Enchantress will be stealing that illusion from Puck. And she will be sending out the other way to scout for her. And it will be going poof here in 3, 2, 1, poof. Okay, there's poof. Sentry was throwing down. Puck does throw out the Illusion Orb. Scouts out everything. They see that they're doing Roche right now. Flare from Clockwork does fly through. Clockwork does kill the Necro 3. But I don't know if he felt any damage from it, but he did, obviously. Alright, Roshan's going to be going down here very soon. Clockwork Grapple does miss completely. We got a Puck. No, Luna does pick up the Aegis, and she does go for the damage. So much damage going the way. Puck almost able to pick up the Aegis in time. She does go down. Now we got Cake on that Clockwork, forced to run away. Double damage for Luna. GG Rune is what they call it sometimes. And guys, I do agree. That is going to be a GG Rune here very soon. Let's see what they did there with the rhyme, because I got the time. Pandago on that Venomancer, desperately trying to run away. Needs to go ahead and throw out the Smoke of Deceit. And actually goes down to the Sunstrike. Gets his wards off and says, bro, screw this. He might have been able to survive because of Smoke of Deceit, but I doubt. I think it would have been a very close one. And here comes the Death March coming out from Rox.Kis on the mid tower of Pretty Boy Swag. He's going to go ahead and just casually kill his tower. And they'll casually start killing the tier
Radiant's
3.
middle
Have to be
tower
careful
has
because
fallen.
Puck ulti is up in 28 seconds, which I guess is enough time for them to go ahead and go for it. But Luna getting so many illusions coming on through.
Isn't well at the moment.
So many bounces. So much damage for Luna. Luna actually almost going down. If they would have killed her, that would have been a huge game.
Radiant's middle
Because that means
tower is
Luna
under
would
attack.
have not had a beacon, or would have not had an
Dire's
Aegis. She
top
would have been
tower
forced to
isn't
pop
well
a
at the
BKB
moment.
and possibly try to do as much damage as possible next time, or next fight around. Illusion will come out. The arrow does fly from Mirana, does miss. These guys need to go and kill that Necro 3 or something. So, disruption on top of Luna, disruption on top of Timbersaw, sending out those Timber Spirits. Back on through. Illusion of Timbersaw going to run around, try to scout out. Not going to be able to find anything. And here's a Necro 3. You can do it. You can make it back to home. Oh, it dies. And casually, the whole entire Rox.Kis side will be backing on up, going back home. Aghanim is up on Enchantress like we called out before. Nothing's changed since then. So I'm really interested to see what she goes for afterwards. What is she building? It looks like she's building money, guys. Likely going for either a heart, maybe an AC.
Dire's
She
middle
could be going for
tower is
orchids, but
under
it'll be
attack.
really late for that in my honest opinion. So possibly a heart.
Radiant's bottom tower
Just
has
to
a
make her,
nasty
just to make her that
situation.
much bigger of a threat. Or maybe a
Gallant
BKB as well.
Radiant have fortified their
Move on to
Dire's
the
middle
dire
tower
side.
make its end.
Sorry. Moving on to the
Radiant's
Shadow Demon, not the
bottom
dire
tower
side.
is now
Shadow
under
Demon does have
attack.
himself a 4-staff, and that's
Dire's
really
middle
about
tower
it.
is under
Nobody's
fire.
really transitioned anything in the items. Timbersaw's working on the BKB. Or possibly Heaven's Halberd from Mirana. Because she is dealing quite a big chunk of damage. Look at that. Look at that damage right there. It's about 200 damage per hit. Moving on to Venomancer, 4-staff. Nothing really impressive on him. He's a support, of course. Puck, Blink Dagger, working on a sheep stick, which is going to be excellent for dealing with somebody like a Luna.
Radiant's
or possibly
bottom
changes
tower
to
has
as our opponent.
uninvited guests.
And besides, of course, working on the Aghanim Scepter, he's going to TP down bottom, try to defend his tower. Not too sure how much defending he can
Radiant's
really do.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Sends out
is
the
gone
birds. The
with
birds
the
do
wind.
come forward. Needs to be careful with those because there's a long
Dire's
put on
top
that.
tower is
And
not
I
on
don't know if
top
Enchantress
of
can target
things.
those for stealing, but she can. That'd be disgusting. But a Pretty Boy Swag do leave Mirana up top to go ahead and kill his tower. The siege will be happening here very soon by
Dire's
Rox.Kis.
top
Disruption comes down on
tower
top of
is under
Luna.
attack.
Here comes the illusions. Here comes the mid-style
Dire's
illusions.
secured
No,
their
never mind. No
structures.
mid-style illusions. But Puck does blink for it. Does throw a nice silence and blinks on the way. Or blinks in, throws out a silence, and throws her orb away.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Bottom tower, tier 3 tower will be going down.
Radiant's bottom tower
And a lot of damage
has
coming
fallen.
towards Luna, but don't forget she has her Aegis. She is fine. We got Sunstrike coming out from Invoker. I think it did miss. Luna coming up forward. More illusions bouncing everywhere. Glaives everywhere. That is a bird going down. Puck does have herself a sheep stick. And I don't really know what the Rady can really do to defend against this because Luna's just so obnoxious right now. Her damage output is really sexy because of those glaives. And she's also really survivable because of her BKB / Aegis. So once she gets everything out on that, it'll be fine. Sorry, I said it wrong. Man, I'm like slightly sleeping out. Yeah, she does have a Helmet Dominator finally. So she can buy her Satanic flat out if she wants to. Looks like she's saving for buyback or maybe a Rapier. Fingers crossed, guys. But now, likely, she's going for a Helmet of Dominator. Or, sorry, she's going for a Satanic, which will make her just that much huger, bigger of a threat. She does have more than enough gold for it. Probably going to sell that Hand of Midas. Go ahead and pick that up. Or maybe keep that Hand of Midas, hold on to it for a little bit longer. Let the Courier go and buy her Reaver for her. Maybe just buy the Reaver, have the Courier bring a recipe. I don't really know. But I really do think Luna should be getting her thing, and actually, she gets herself a Butterfly, so she's going to be going for the Butterfly instead. Going for the extra damage, not going for the lifesteal. Sound choice indeed, and Aegis get reclaimed in 50 seconds. As you can see, the timer right there showing us. Which means that Luna's going to be getting a free full HP heal. We got Clockwork getting caught out. Cake's going to be going down to the Timbersaw. Or sorry, to the Enchantress. I think he killed Necro unit. Nope, he's dead to the Enchantress. She killed him with right click. And here comes the push. Buyback coming up from Fiverr because he knows he needs to be alive. Beautiful stuns coming from the burst. And there we go. We got Puck blinking in. Sheepstick's already up on top of Blizz. And Blizz actually not dead. She's going to go ahead and heal up a little bit more. Butterfly coming to him very soon. Aegis did run out already, so she needs to be very careful. She will be going down here very soon. Right click does come out from beside her. He does get the kill on top of her, so bad timing on top of that. Actually, no, perfect time on top of that. Aegis did get popped. Aegis does go towards Luna. Wow, that was,
Dire's top
what?
tower
That was
isn't
crazy.
well at the moment.
crazy time. Luna almost losing her life. I thought the Aegis disappeared, but apparently it
Radiant's
did.
middle
Meanwhile, we got
barracks
Cakes
have
on that
fallen.
clock where he did buy back. He does not want to die. He does not want to go back to that bad place. And now we got Perfect. Perfect just saying, hey bro, I'm Luna, I'm a man. Let's do this. Oh, I can't. Luna's not
That's
a
the
man.
end of Radiant's middle barracks.
Blink forward. There goes the Dream Coil. Dream Coil did not catch on top of Luna. Actually, no, didn't catch on top of Luna. Luna gets silenced up, does get killed, and they lose their middle racks, but they do claim
If you come
quite a
back,
few kills.
I'll kill you again.
And I seriously thought that Luna lost the Aegis, and that was like a perfectly timed kill on top of that, but apparently it wasn't. Apparently it wasn't timed enough. It's not maybe
One of the
half a second
heroes
left.
experienced some technical difficulties.
So Aghanim Scepter is up on Visage. We got a heart coming up on Enchantress, so she is in fact building for that heart, which makes sense because she wants to be as unfreaking touchable as possible. Timbersaw BKB did come up on him, and we got another BKB-esque type strat coming up for Rox.Kis, but I would still like to see Enchantress get her BKB because she's relying a lot on her right clicks. And if she can't right click, then she can't kill. And there's a few things to do with that. They need some Ghost Scepters. Really. And it's kind of scary to say because you have Timbersaw with all that magic damage, you have Invoker with all that explosion damage that he can just drop on you, like drop Meteor and something else. Arrow from Mirana does land on top of Seedoy. Seedoy does take that full 5-second stun. We'll be ending here very soon. And there's a Flare. Flare does scout out the high ground. Sees what these guys are pushing for, or pushing against. Yol on that Shadow Demon, doing some nice little warding. Mana gonna casually walk on back towards the jungle, farming up, and it is a heart purchased up by Enchantress. So this game, guys, only 16 kills have happened. Both sides very cautious about their next movements. They don't want to lose, or they don't want to overstep any boundaries right now, and they don't want to just lose this game.
And it's off.
Essentially, the next person who wins the team fight is pretty much going to be the team that, or the next team that wins the team fight will pretty much be the team that wins the game. Buybacks are up on Luna, which is a huge issue for Pretty Boy Swag. But one thing that would be good for them is that once Luna does go down and she does buy back, she won't have her BKB. And by the looks like she won't have her Satanic either. Well, she's trying to save her gold by the looks of it, but she's working on it. Mirana does pop that ulti. I think she popped it so Puck can make it out alive, or Puck can do some backdoor farming. Puck just trying to scare these guys back a little bit. Not going to scare them back far enough. They will be claiming this tier 1 tower down
Radiant's
bottom.
top tower is
And like I said
being
before,
blocked.
this is like a slight
Radiant's
drawback
tower
to being
is
behind
gone.
when you have the tower
is
advantage,
under
because
attack.
that means all these towers are essentially money bags for Rox.Kis, and their goal is just be expanding
Radiant's top tower needs
every single time they play in the
bandages.
tower.
Dire's bottom
There's a
tower
fortified
has
for the
fallen.
Radiant. They're doing a very good job of not using a fortified for our tower. They're saving
Radiant's
for
top
the inner
tower
towers.
has fallen.
They're tier 3s. We got TP's galore coming in, and Enchantress does show up. All black with that heart, plus that Axe needs more damage. Rapier up on Mirana. Go big or go home, guys. Mirana said, bro, this game, either we're going to win or going to lose, but I'm buying myself a Rapier. Will this pay off is the big question. They really need the Aegis. They're going to go ahead and smoke up, run towards Roshan, but it looks like they will be, sorry, the Rox.Kis had the same thing in mind. They're going to go ahead and go for it. Puck is all the way who's up top, so they're kind of misleading the fact that they know about it, but they will know that they know about it because the Flare does fly through. Flare does scout them out, and oh man, this like, okay, there we go. This is a big moment for both sides. Satanic is purchased up by Luna, so I mean she's gonna be doing massive damage, especially if she gets herself an Aegis. Arrow from Mirana does land on top of Luna, big person for her to land on top of, and now Enchantress is gonna be getting engaged from. Force that forward from Venomancer, beautiful ulti catch on everybody. Luna pops that BKB, pops some damage. Mirana is still alive. No, she's barely alive. She's actually, oh man, where's Mirana? I don't really know where Mirana is. Mirana's actually on the backside. She's not dead just yet, but wow. She throws out an arrow instead. Sure, where she felt that damage. But the Aegis does get picked up by a Puck. She does steal the Aegis. She will be able to blink away once this does come through. Actually, no, she gets caught with so much damage. It's not even funny. She will be able to blink here very soon. Blink does not come through. No shift Q for you. Reaction is not fast enough, but Mirana is still alive. I think that's probably one of the most important things. It's that she's still alive because she has the Rapier. She does not want to lose that. Thankfully, Puck did waste that Aegis, and there's a buyback coming up from Puck as well.
To the active world.
And Demise, what will your next move be? Because nobody knows you have a rapier yet, and now they do. Now they know they have a rapier. Seedoy sees that they have a rapier. Venomancer's back. Versailles going to be back in a few seconds. Middle Tower's going to be getting sieged by Luna and all her blades bouncing around everywhere. Ulti coming out from Lana. These guys will be coming forward. Will they be able to catch him off is a big question. The Fortify did come through already. We got Luna's illusions still doing all kinds of work. Venomancer does reveal the fact that they are smoked up. Or that they are ulted up.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
This will be 2 lanes of Rex. Puck blinks forward, does a little bit of damage. No Dream Coil just yet. At least he's going to drop that Dream Coil. I'm not going to be able to find it. Where's Puck right now? Where's Puck? There's Puck. She got caught inside the tornado, taking a whole bunch of damage. Does go down. No, does not go down. Still alive somehow. There we go. She will be going down here very soon. Does throw her ulti. Does catch a few people, but I think that's GG. Yes, it will in fact be GG. Pretty Boy Swag are knocked out of this event, guys. Pretty Boy Swag will be knocked out of this event. Luna, did she pick up the rapier?
Victory.
Don't really know. But well-fought game. It almost worked out, but it didn't really almost work out. Rox.Kis pretty much had a nice little hold on this. The Hand of Midas early on was an excellent choice for them. They went, like I said, they can go a lot later than Pretty Boy Swag. The longer you wait, the more farm they'll get. And that is the game. Yeah, Luna got herself a rapier, so, or she didn't get herself. She picked up the rapier. So anyway, my name is CulBlu. I just want you guys this game. This was the third game of Rox.Kis versus Pretty Boy Swag. Pretty Boy Swag are knocked out. Rox.Kis will be moving on to the finals next round, which I think is tomorrow. So, anyway, there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys whenever.